Action.
Yo, what's happening, world? It's the mighty San Quinn.
It's your man, Wayne Hayes.
And we at the Hustle Continues podcast. Once again, what's up with you, Wayne?
Oh, man, it's all good, man. Tell us who you brought to the show today, brother.
Man, look, I got one of my real guys, man, from out of Hunters Point. Hey, really my family, 15, man, representing that fresh out, been out, getting his cheese. You see him out about with my CDs and shit like that. This really a real nigga right here. This my guy, 15. What's up, baby?
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, 15, man. Yeah. So, you know, I've been heard an awful lot about you. You and San Quinn have a rapport. From the first time that he introduced me to you, we were at an event. He spoke very highly of you. Why don't y'all bring everybody, you know, up to speed on how y'all started to know each other and that type of thing?
Yeah, well, you tell him.
Okay, you know. I start from my end. I know the exact date because it was a big day for me. It was the 4th of July, and I was on my way to meet some friends out in L.A. to do music shit. So this before I had a CD, anything. I had 2 songs at the time. So I'm on my way to L.A. and then at the last minute they like I couldn't get a flight because I was still on probation and the feds would have tracked it, but my probation officer wasn't tripping, so I'm like, I'm gonna get on the Greyhound. So when I get to the Greyhound station, we in the Greyhound, and the woman was kind of a asshole because I went in there, I checked in, everything. She told me, yeah, woo, when my bus come, everything. I go sit down, chill for a minute. Next thing you know, when I get up, I go back. She like, the bus already gone. It was here when you got here. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, the bus gone, and then Quinn happened to look up like, what? That's my bus too. Like, I'm like, oh shit. So it was just funny, like, and I didn't know, feel me, who he was at the time because I just seen him, but he just was saying my bus too. So we both mad at the dude about the bus, and then she like, well look, the bus left kind of early. If y'all make it to San Jose, y'all could catch the bus because y'all tickets say that y'all supposed to be here. And the bus still got to make one more stop before they get to San Jose. So I paid for a lift. I'm like, all right, I'll get the lift. Quinn like, bro, let me jump in with you. But on the lift, you gotta put 2 people. So he like, don't even trip. Watch, when whoever come, they gonna know me. Like, so the person came in the lift. He like, and on everything, the dude listening to the radio. And he like, what's up, man? I'm like, man, he like, your name, Andre, Ned, woo, yeah. So I get in the lift, and I'm like, hey, my boy coming with me. We just going to the train station. He trying to get a ride, too. And he jump in. He like, yeah, I'm Quinn. Woo, woo. He like, oh, I know who you is. And it was just like a moment in everybody. So we got in the car, you feel me? Get all the way to San Jose. We get there on time, everything. The dude told us the bus got here early and left. So we like, what? So we stuck now. But he was cool because he gave us new tickets. He was like, I give y'all tickets for tomorrow, because he know the woman had called and said, I got some dudes coming from Oakland to San Jose. They trying to catch the bus. We get there, the bus left early. So it kind of threw us off.
I'm trying to get down there, and I'll take over. I'm trying to get down there to the kids. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But I run into 15, and we like, so now we stuck in San Jose. Mm-hmm. So I think we got somewhere to post. You know what I'm saying? It was an ill night. Mm-hmm. You know, but both the bitches look, you know, the kids' mama, that's when they got the kids in Long Beach. I'm trying to see Prince go to preschool for the first time. Right? And they've been away from me because I'm up the way. This is when we breaking off.
Well, let me ask you a question. Where was the first city that y'all started at, though?
So we started in Oakland.
Oh, y'all was in Oakland. Okay.
Then we went to San Jose.
Okay.
And we got stuck in San Jose.
And then San Jose, so it come a time when it was time to go, right? Mm-hmm. And then I think I could have rolled down there, or he could have like took the ticket. I'm like, bro, but you just take the ticket, you go ahead and go down there and go do your thing. Mm-hmm. He told me everything that he was doing, you know, fresh from the feds, did a 10-piece, you feel what I'm saying? He knew Stone, knew Ray Bones, you know what I mean?
Right.
Knew a couple motherfuckers I knew, and knew my cousin Giovanni, and you know, he from Hunters Point, where he's from. And he walked off his time, and we talked about hella shit on the way there, like during our ride together. Mm-hmm. Hella shit like that we agreed on that ended up happening. Mm-hmm. First it was Marv. You know, it's always Marv. Shout out to the Marvs.
Shout out to Messy Marv.
And the Marvs. That's the name of the people that like them.
Oh, okay.
Because they're good supporters, man. I respect it.
Hey, look at that juice bottle right there. Do it say cheap ass lemonade on there?
You said cheap ass lemonade on there.
Oh no, it don't say it. It ain't got the. Shout out cheap ass lemonade.
You made this?
Providing the beverage. Let me see.
Money.
Oh yeah. We don't even have providing the beverage. Cheap ass lemonade. We wanted to shout out.
Oh wait, I needed it.
Mm-hmm.
all night.
So
But-
anyway, y'all come and see that y'all know a few places and a few people in common, and that was the start of the foundation of y'all friendship, y'all brotherhood.
Yeah, yep. And he ended up getting on more presented. He got to bump into more.
Yeah, so
And tell him what happened when you
But that
bump into more.
I seen that.
that was later on, but so on that trip, like I said, we went. It didn't go as planned, but I was going out there to meet up with some people that deal with death row. So it didn't go as planned, but I was still in touch with Quinn. So when I got back, Quinn like, yeah, when we was on that ride, I was telling him how in the pen, everybody was talking about how Mess and Quinn the biggest out the city, but long story short, it was like Quinn ran Mess out the city or something like that, like as if he was like he's stopping Mess from being the king of the city because Mess was on some blood stuff and we not doing that. So I didn't understand this because I'm in the pen. I'm just hearing about it from like I'm way in Oregon at the time. So when I'm hearing about this, they little beef, and then I heard about Messi getting something happened to him in Reno or whatever, and it was just seeming like people was joking against it, and I was in the pen seeing how certain people in the Bay go against San Francisco. So that's what kind of had me just on some Frisco. So literally I manifested it. I'm like, man, when I get out, I'm fucking with the biggest niggas out the city. I ain't even about to try to go the street route and just do that. I'm gonna go straight for and it was like literally I read a book about that. So when I came home and I met Quinn, we just chopping it up. And then after about an hour chopping it up, I finally brought up Mess. I'm like, yeah, so what's up with Mess? And he like, man, I don't really want to talk about Mess, but I ain't got no problem with him. I just want him to come outside. That's what he kept saying. I just want to come outside. And I'm like, bro, y'all get together, do an album. This before Explosive Mofo. So that's why he said I put the bug in his ear, because I was just like, bro, y'all do an album together. Everybody gonna know that y'all cool, and then it's gonna let everybody fuck with Mess again. Because that's how it seemed like. Soon as he got cool with Quinn, everybody gonna open the doors up. And Quinn was like, yeah, I feel you, bro, but woo, 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 woo. At the time, he was like, we still got to fight or something. Like, so it was just funny. Then about a year later, when Mess got out and started blowing up, he was chopping it up with Quinn, and Quinn like, yeah, I got a young homie that's ready to invest in his music. He's trying to get in touch with you. So my story with Mess is how I just summarized it. It's like, say I'm a youngster hustling, selling drugs, and I'm messing with Quinn, and then Quinn finally get the courage up to say, man, I'm gonna put you in with the connect. So when he brought me to Mess, he ain't knowing how me and Mess relationship gonna be. But Mess, feel me, looked at me like, okay, you a street nigga getting his money. He know I was selling my music and shit, like, and how I was getting so much money. So he like, yeah, man, I can help you do this. Woo, woo. He was really, feel me, like, we just chopping up game. And then say he hooked me up with dude, and then dude send me some bad work and leave. So like, so that's why Quinn feel me obligated to get back at me, because Mess disappeared on me. So I started trying to contact Mess, you feel me?
There was a transaction that took place that didn't go well.
Yeah, basically. So that's why I just said,
that's
why Quinn was like, because I gave him, feel me, a lot of money, basically.
A lot of money.
So I was just like, all right, I'm not even going to trip, feel me?
He gave me some, I both was like, gave me money, then he...
Yeah, fucked me up, but he ended up coming back later though with the album cover and the song. But we had agreed to do 3 songs in a video. So when he came back with the album cover and the song, I was just pumped on that, because he disappeared for like 4-5 months on me. Then came back with that. So I was pumped, because all my album cover and all of my artwork, it was done by him, and whoever the people he came with. Right. So I just trusted his word.
Delivered a portion of his obligation.
Yeah, exactly.
He
did his homework on me, like, because he was gonna burn off on me. I know he was, but I started reaching out to people too, and he got back to me like about a few months later, like out of the blue, like, yeah, woo woo. So we was in contact every day, literally every day, and he got me. He told me literally, he's like, I'm gonna get you famous, young. So watch overnight. The next night, he went out and did the little stunt with the J Diggs, and then that got all over the internet. So everybody was calling me, because he posted my picture, and within 24 hours, he did that. So I had a lot of people like, oh, youngster, you was with him, and whoop, whoop, whoop.
He put the picture. So who was with him? Was it 15?
Yeah.
It was your boy 15 was with you feel me? No, 15 ain't nothing to do with that.
That was crazy. And I'm listening on Mama's. Like I said, I'm listening to the video trying to think why people think it's me, because the dude in the background, like, y'all want me to lick one off, Mess? That's the only thing dudes say. So in my head, I'm like, people think that's me saying that because he was with another dude. But
right.
So, like I said, everybody called me, from him, JT, you feel me, Diggs, all of them was getting in touch with me through my thing on my Instagram. Like,
you know how they say perfect timing? That was imperfect timing for you.
Yeah, it was crazy. That shit, I couldn't believe it. Like, but it's even worse. It's even funnier is, not funny, but the next time it happened, because I told him like, bro, whoop, whoop, that ain't the type of attention I'm trying to give, because everybody know Mess do that. So Jay Diggs, he already said that like that Mess known for doing that. He do something elaborate, then he feel me. So the next time it happened again. Like 'cause right after that, that's when he got on with the Mozzie, and it was like okay, so it was blowing up, and he referenced me like he was trying to start up his own label, whatever. So then later on, literally the next time he posted me, I think the Lil D stuff came up, he posted, but then the next time he posted me, that day, the next day Nipsey died. The next day was April 1st. It was April 1st was the next day, but he had posted me the day before, which is the day Nipsey died. So the next day, which is April Fool's, he posted a long post and saying some shit, and I'm like, bro, don't do that. Say it was April Fool's joke, and you just hollering at, and you give a shout out to Nip, because Nip had just died, literally. And it was just like coincidentally, like I said, when he posted my album cover and my video, that's when Nip died, and then he had posted something talking shit about somebody else. It wasn't Nip, but it was just, and I'm like, nah, bro, woo, woo. Everybody mourning Nip, woo, woo. So I literally paid him to take the post down that time and post something else. And he kind of, feel me, listen, like, all right, woo, woo, but
Wow.
that was the last time.
So it's apparent that your segue into the game was dipped in some controversy. Obviously, you came in the game meeting a real true boss, and Mess, for that part, as a musician and an artist, being a notable factor, who's just so happened to be, doing some tumultuous times, or however you pronounce
Turbulent.
that. Yeah, time.
Yeah, turbulent
So
time.
some controversy, but I like how you was able to hold your composure and don't let that shit suck you up. Because sometimes, some people don't know how to do that quality control and you know what I mean, that publicity.
You get caught up in the moment.
Yeah, they get caught up.
You can't get nothing out of. You can't squeeze blood from a turnip, and you can't get nothing out of no dead man or a hurt man. He ain't gonna want to give you nothing. He kicked back. He was able to be patient, and he got what he had coming.
Right.
He got his issue.
So you ended up doing you ended up having a song with Mess, right? And that song was one of the first things I saw. It was the video. Tell me about that video, that song, and how you was able to finesse that look that you did. Tell me about the video. It's a story.
So yeah, so with the video, like I said, I got the last picture with Mess. Like I said, feel me? When Mess finally get out, he said it, but I don't really post it or nothing because he wasn't looking his best. Feel me? So I was in touch with him. We was talking about doing the video, but like I said, in the way he was looking at the time, he was just like, "We gonna wait, blah blah blah." And then, long story short, he went down. So when it came time for the video, I had already paid him, and he had paid a dude. I had already paid him, and he did it with the dude, Stewie Films. He locked it in with dude to do the video, because that's who he did his videos. He was like, yeah, we gonna do it all through Stewie Films. So he had already was in touch with Stewie Films. But later on, when I finally get in touch with him, because I'm like, Mess gone, when Femi finally got known that he was, Femi, in, Stewie was like, he was like, yeah, I remember when Femi got in touch with me, but Femi, I got to pay over. So I had to pay him over. Then he like, is Mess gonna be there for the video? And I'm like, I don't know if he gonna get out, blah, blah, blah. But so long story short, I'm like, I got Quinn, I got a few other people. I'm just gonna have a video and I'm gonna have somebody step in for him, woo, woo, woo. And then he like, all right, woo, woo, woo. So when he came to my campus at Cal, like I said, I had already some females I had and shit, woo, woo, I had everything set up. But then he was like, he was saying the same thing, like he was making sure that Quinn and Mess was gonna be there. Long story short, something happened with Quinn. So it made me look like I'm just
that's the one video y'all didn't make it to?
Yeah. So I'm just looking like a dude that just acting like I know these dudes. And I got the song, because he had already had the song for a while, because he's like, let me get the song so I could think of, feel me, how we gonna do it. So he already had the song, so he knew I had a song with Mess, but he thinking like, oh, you saying you like it with Mess. And I didn't show nobody the art cover until after I did the video. So at the time, I had to really prove to him, like, yeah, man, I'm cool with Mess, whoop, whoop, he condoned the video, whoop, whoop. And he's like, I remember him saying he was going to do the video with you, but, feel me, him doing the video without him here, it's like, feel me? So I didn't want to do one of them videos where we in there free Mess and all that with shirts and stuff, because we didn't know if he was going to beat the violation. So I just did a little video with a little, feel me, homage to him, but he still owed me the rights to doing the video, because he already got a concept that he told dude he wanted to do. And I just was like, we gonna do something totally different so that when he get out, if he do, feel me, keep his word, I can do the video like he wanted to, because he said he wanted to do a little twist to it, but yeah. So that was the last time I seen him.
All right, we gonna pause right here, man, and take a little break. But I wanted to shout out our sponsor. Can you hold that shirt up? We're gonna shout out our sponsor, Royal Retro. What they the king of, Sam?
King of throwbacks, man, and fresh jerseys, man. You feel what I'm saying? And you dig what I'm saying? Fresh jerseys, baseball jerseys, throwbacks. I got one on, you feel me?
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I'll strut my stuff in a minute, but you feel me? Real retro, man. When you see me step through, that's how I'm coming to, like '02, with the fresh throwbacks on your ass. You feel me? Yeah.